Novak Djokovic revealed that he spoke with two ATP figureheads after his fellow players slammed the grueling schedules and changing tennis balls. Novak Djokovic has explained the reason he believes tennis players are being left unhappy after holding talks with the ATP CEO and president. Issues with changing tennis balls and nightmare schedules have been prevalent throughout the season, with some players forced to play into the early hours. And the world number one admitted that TV broadcasting demands would always take precedence over player opinions as he called for the problems to be addressed. Several players have spoken out against the ATP and WTA this year. Elena Rybakina was among those who put the women's tennis tour on blast when she finished her Montreal quarterfinal match at 3 a.m. and had her semifinal match rained off entirely, with organizers postponing it from Saturday to Sunday. There was more controversy at the recent Paris Masters when play finished after midnight on 4 of 7 nights of the tournament, including a 2:37 a.m. finish for Jannik Sinner, who withdrew before he was slated to return to the court around 14 hours later. And Djokovic has now given his thoughts on the scheduling issues seen throughout the season. In terms of the scheduling, I think, there has been a lot of criticism and a lot of, basically players complaining about it. The 24-time Grand Slam champion said ahead of the Davis Cup. I think that should be addressed in a proper way. While there were complications given how many different governing bodies there are in tennis, the ATP, WTA, ITF and 4 Grand Slams, Djokovic said there was one common denominator behind the scheduling: TV demands. He continued, obviously Davis Cup and ITF is regulated differently from ATP Tour and from Grand Slams. You have different governing bodies, different schedules, different broadcasting demands. In the end of the day, we know that the TV is the one deciding, fortunately or unfortunately, but there has to be more, I guess, discussions on that as well. Djokovic also addressed the concerns with tennis balls after Vasek Pospisil, the man that Djokovic co-founded the Professional Tennis Players Association with, claimed that he tore the ulnar collateral ligament in his elbow after playing with heavy balls during some challenger events in France. No, I haven't. I haven't heard that, Djokovic said when asked if he'd heard Pospisil's comments. I actually saw Vasek just before I came here to see you guys, but I haven't seen his statement on that. But there has been a lot of discussions on the effect of the different balls and basically every week on the joints and the wrist and the shoulders and the elbows. I think someone told me that in terms of injuries this year comparing to other years, drastically has gone up. So in terms of the balls, I absolutely agree there should be some discussion on that.